Hey, today we will talk about strategy on how to build an emergency fund without feeling overwhelmed. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses, such as medical emergencies, car repairs, or job loss, can strike when you least expect them. That's where an emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund acts as a financial safety net, providing peace of mind and stability during tough times. However, the idea of saving thousands of dollars can feel daunting, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. The good news, building an emergency fund doesn't have to be overwhelming. With a clear plan and small, consistent steps, you can create a robust financial cushion without feeling stressed. Here's how. Before diving into the how, it's important to understand the why. An emergency fund isn't just about stashing away money. It's about protecting yourself from financial crises that could derail your life. Without one, you might resort to high-interest credit cards or loans, which can lead to long-term debt. Knowing why this fund matters will motivate you to stick with the process, even when progress feels slow. Financial experts often recommend having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved in your emergency fund. While that's a great long-term goal, aiming for such a large sum right away can feel paralyzing. Instead, start small. For example, aim for $500 or $1,000 initially. This smaller amount can cover minor emergencies and give you a sense of accomplishment. Once you reach this milestone, gradually increase your target until you hit the 3 to 6 month range. Breaking down your ultimate goal into manageable chunks makes the task less intimidating. A budget is essential for identifying areas where you can free up cash to contribute to your emergency fund. Follow these steps. Track your expenses. Write down everything you spend for a month to see where your money goes. Categorize spending. Separate needs, rent, utilities, groceries, from wants, dining out, subscriptions. Cut back on non-essentials. Look for expenses you can reduce or eliminate temporarily. For instance, cancel unused subscriptions or limit dining out. Redirect the money you save toward your emergency fund. Even small contributions add up over time. One of the easiest ways to build an emergency fund is to make saving automatic. Set up a direct deposit or automatic transfer from your checking account to a dedicated savings account each payday. Treat this transfer like any other bill. You won't miss what you don't see. Start with a modest amount, such as $20 or $50 per paycheck, and adjust as your income grows. Automation ensures consistency and removes the temptation to spend the money elsewhere. Unexpected windfalls, like tax refunds, bonuses, gifts, or cashback rewards, are perfect opportunities to boost your emergency fund. Rather than splurging on something fun, allocate at least half or all of these funds toward your savings goal. These lump sums can significantly accelerate your progress. Keeping your emergency fund separate from your regular checking or savings accounts helps prevent accidental spending. Consider opening a high-yield savings account, which offers better interest rates than traditional banks. Not only will your money grow faster, but the psychological barrier of having a dedicated account reinforces its purpose. Building an emergency fund is a marathon, not a sprint. Acknowledge and celebrate milestones along the way, no matter how small. Reaching your first $500 or hitting the halfway point of your initial goal deserves recognition. Positive reinforcement keeps you motivated and reminds you of the progress you've made. While building your emergency fund, watch out for common mistakes that can hinder your efforts. Dipping into the fund for non-emergencies. Only use the money for true emergencies, not vacations or impulse purchases. Staying disciplined ensures your hard work pays off when you need it most. Neglecting high-interest debt. If you have significant debt, balance paying it off with saving. Ignoring either can harm your financial health. Being too ambitious. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration. Focus on steady, incremental growth instead. Life circumstances change, and so should your approach to building an emergency fund. If your income increases, consider boosting your contributions. Conversely, if you face financial hardship, scale back temporarily without abandoning the habit entirely. Consistency is key. Even small deposits keep momentum going. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't meet your goals quickly. But remember, every dollar you save brings you closer to financial security. Even if you can only set aside $10 a week, you're still moving forward. Over time, those small amounts compound into meaningful savings. Building an emergency fund may seem challenging at first, but breaking the process into manageable steps makes it achievable for anyone. By setting realistic goals, automating savings, cutting unnecessary expenses, and staying disciplined, you can create a financial buffer that protects you from life's uncertainties. Most importantly, focus on progress rather than perfection. Every step you take toward building your emergency fund is a step toward greater financial freedom and peace of mind. Start today. Even a small effort can yield big results over time. After all, the best time to prepare for tomorrow's emergencies is now. If you like the content, press like button and follow us for more content.